Okay, so we've already taken a brief look at division um, by a polynomial by a monomial. So let's go a step further and take a look at a trinomial being divided by a monomial. So of course we want to look at the statement 9x to the fifth power minus 12x squared plus 3x, and that's going to be divided by 3x squared. So you recall in the first example we said that the first thing we need to do is make sure that we write our quotient in fraction form. So if that's the case, we will have 9x to the fifth power minus 12x squared plus 3x, and that's going to be over 3x squared. Okay, so after we do that, we say we need to actually divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial. So if that's the case, we want to set this up where each particular term is going to be divided by 3x squared. So here we would have 9x to the fifth power over 3x squared, and notice there's a minus, so we're going to put our subtraction sign there. We're not going to change anything there, and that's going to be 12x squared divided by 3x squared. There's a plus sign. We're going to put our plus sign there, and we'll have 3x divided by 3x squared. Okay, now also we said that what we want to do is you want to make sure that you look at actually look at the coefficients as well as each. So let's start here, each variable. So let's start here knowing that we're going to multiply 9, or actually divide 9 by 3, and we're going to also divide x to the fifth by x cubed, x squared. I'm sorry. So let's back up. We're going to divide 9 by 3, and x fifth we're going to divide that by x squared. So we're going to still put our minus, and we're going to divide 12 by 3, and we're also going to divide x squared by x squared, and our plus sign, and we're going to divide 3 by 3, and we're going to also divide x by x squared. Okay, so now once we do that, we can come back here, and we know that 3 goes into 3 goes into 9 3 times, and again x squared divides into x5. We're going to subtract 5 minus 2, and we'll get x to the cube power. Again, when you're looking at variables and these exponent rules say when you divide you subtract. Okay, so here I have again my minus, and I have 12 divided by 3. That's going to give me 4, and notice here I have x squared, okay, divided by x squared. That's literally 2 minus 2, which is going to give us x to the 0 power, which is literally 1. So that's going to be 4 times 1 plus, and then we have 3 divided into 3 again. That's going to give me 1. But check this out. I have x. So let me go ahead and put this here so you can visualize this. I have x 1 minus 2. Okay, now what that's going to give me, as we go ahead and simplify this, it's going to give me 3x cubed minus 4 times 1 is 4 plus x, and that x is going to be to the negative 1 power. Okay, so again you have to go back and recall what these rules are. Okay, and these rules say when you have this particular exponent raised to a negative power, the exponent becomes a reciprocal and the power is positive. So if that's the case, we will have here 3x cubed minus 4 plus 1 over x. Okay, and again, that problem is simplified. So now all we need to do now is go in and multiply to check. So let's go ahead and set it up how it should look. Make sure that we also understand that we factored out 3x squared, and 3x squared cannot disappear from our answer. So let's go on here and take a look at the check part to make sure that we are correct. So we will check here, and we'll do so by multiplying 3x squared times everything that's inside the parentheses. So here we have 3x raised to the second power times 3x cubed minus 4 plus 1 over x. Okay, great. Now, what that's going to equal to is 3x squared times 3x to the third. So let's go ahead and distribute that out. 3x squared times 3x cubed. Okay, and that's going to be minus 3x squared times 4, and this is going to be plus 3x squared times 1 over x. Okay, now we just go ahead and distribute everything, and we will have here 3 times 3, which is 9, and that's going to be x to the 2 plus 3. Just like we subtract when we divide, we add when we multiply, and that's going to be minus 3 times 4, which is going to give us, go ahead and put the product there. 3 times 4 will give us 12, and that's going to be x squared, and then here, make sure, plus 3 times 1, which is going to give us 3x squared, and the x is over x. So good. I want you to definitely need to see how we're going to simplify this, because it looks as if it's a fraction, but it's really not once we go through with the simplification. Now we have 2 plus 3 is going to give us 9x to the 5th power minus 12x plus, and what we have here is x divided into x squared. That's going to give us 3x to the 2 minus 1. Okay, now we have 9x to the 5th minus 12x plus 3x. Okay, so again, we had just a little bit of challenge there, taking the actual 1 over x and distributing that. But as long as you follow the exponent rules, you'll be fine. You might want to look at this video a couple of times and just work it step by step to make sure you definitely understand it. And what we'll do next is we'll come back actually with let's just do a long division and then let you work your way through that. So I'll see you.